Good afternoon, my crafty friends. I hope you're all well. Thank you for joining me in the How to Craft Network Studio. My name is Toni and this is the best place to come and get some fabulous crafty inspiration. I hope you're all well. I will pop over and have a look at the comments. It seems like lots of you are on today. We're super excited about today's show. We have some extraordinary prices for you all, some super savings for you across the board on ink, paper, cardstock, stamps, dies. Super cool. If you are not a subscriber to our channel, ensure you click that subscribe button. There is also a little bell which gives you half an hour notice if you are out and about, maybe on your train, in your car, waiting for somebody. You'll always get that notification when we are live, so you're never going to miss a show. In today's studio, we have 5 or 6 items today, and some of the items are back in stock. So I'm super excited to go and talk to you all. But first of all, I'm going to run through a couple of things that are on the counter, some of which have sold out already before we've even come to air. So I'm just going to make the most of what's left. So if you are tuning in for the first time, this is where we pop the item codes on the screen for you. So you can pop that little code into our website. That will take you straight to the product. Gives you the code, the price, and what is exactly in the show. And as probably most of you know, we are about to launch a brand new website within the next couple of weeks, and it's going to be amazing. We are all super excited. So in today's show, I'm going to talk about product number 1, which is this item here. And as you can see there, we have 10 fabulous alcohol inks, which they are the re-inkers for your pens. However, we all know that we can use these re-inkers for our techniques, for our cards, as you can see on that sample card there. So all you need to do is pop it down onto some cardstock and you can create some fabulous backgrounds and techniques and things. The item code for this one today is 1000045, and normally the price of this whole bundle would be $49.99, but in today in studio, how cool is this? $24.99. You're saving like $24.91. So it's like half price, which is super cool. So if you are a fan of your alcohol ink backgrounds, then these are absolutely brilliant. They are a 20ml bottle, so you've got lots to go at, and a little goes a long way, and you're going to see that in my first demo. But as you can see from the colours here, you may not get exactly these colours, but what I have ensured is that you have enough to make flowers and things like that. So you'll have your beautiful pinks, turquoises and purples, and then we have some complementing greens for your leaves and things like that. So the whole collection is absolutely beautiful. So if you're not into your alcohol inks or don't exactly know how they work, then stay tuned, because I have a demo showing you exactly how they work as well. But if you do like your alcohol inks, you will already know that the value on this is absolutely superb. So if you like this item, the item number for this one, 1000045. Now, there are lots of you on the website. I can see that already, and 2 of the items have already gone. So if there is something you like, make sure you check out your basket super quick today, because it's more of, I wouldn't say a sales show, because we hate putting anything in the sale because there's never that much left. But what we do have, one of the items that we did put back in stock, we did restock. So everything is flying at the moment. Let's talk about item number 2 on the counter. So this is this item here, which is that beautiful loving memory wreath. You can see there, it's a super sketch design in that circle formation, and you get that coordinating die, which is going to take the inner part out, the exterior out, and it's going to create the most gorgeous cards. So think about your wedding cards and your anniversary cards, and even if it has to be one of those horrible cards that we have to make, a sympathy card as well. You also, in that one, get the beautiful background as well, which is that sort of stamp design which follows theme through. So you can see you can create your beautiful backgrounds as well as that beautiful wreath. Shaker cards, absolutely amazing. So that normally would be $35.98, so it's half price today at $17.99. So you are saving $17.99. So if you have had your eye on that one for a while, today is the day for you. So the third item on the counter is this beautiful one. Now, these were the vintage ones that we launched a few months ago, and this is where you get that outline around your butterfly where the wings come from the page. These were super popular. What we have is what we have left, nothing more. We will not be resupplying this one either. So this one is 1000048. Vintage butterflies. It's $35.98 normally, and today it's $17.99. That's a saving of $17.99. So basically, you're buying a stamp and you're getting the die absolutely free. So you can see from this sample here where I've just absolutely layered all of the butterflies together. So I didn't use it within the sort of stamp design or the postage design. I just did them in heat embossing, did some in gold, some in turquoise, and you can see there you get beautiful layered up cards with that one. So the possibilities are endless with that one. So again, £17.99 saving on that one, and the item code for that one 100048. Now I'm super excited about the next two items because these are back in stock. So we have your card stock, we have your sparkly card stock, which is your 180 GSM. Let me just give you a pick and flick so you can see exactly what colours you're getting here. So 180 GSM, perfect for your die cutting and things like that. You can see that sparkle in there too. So we get the lovely tones in there, minty green, silvery colours. You have your Christmas red for your cards, beautiful purples, a silver tone. Then we have like a soft lilac, rose gold, and then down into your chocolate sort of espresso colour, and then your mint colours in there. Okay, so this is 50 sheets, and this is incredible value, guys. 180 GSM that one is, and that one was $19.99, today $9.99. Stock up, guys. There isn't much of this one left. We've only replenished the 250 GSM one because that one was super popular. So again, your 250, now you can see the difference here in sort of thicknesses. So let me just show you the 180, and then you'll see the 250. So these are brilliant for your card blanks, your card bases. You can use these as toppers on your cards, but if you are wanting it more for die cutting, then I would suggest you go for the 180. But if you like it as your base card, then go for the 250, and you know your card's going to be super, super strong. So again, let's just show you in here. So we have the browns, the pale powder pink, the purples, onto the minty Toni greens on there. See all that sparkle, it's absolutely beautiful. And then we get the black sort of graphite effect, your rose gold, another mint colour, the red, very, very fitting for Christmas. And then in this one, you get that true sparkle black, which is very subtle. And then your soft, soft lilac. So they are... The 251 is already flying. That was $29.99. It was $29.99. Now $14.99. Incredible. So if you are a fan of our Gossip glitter card worth talking about, then this is the opportunity to stock up on these items because these are not going to be around for long. The 180 is what we've got left, and the 250 we've restocked on, but it's already flying out the door. So two more items on the counter here. This one is always in my show, super, super popular. And again, we have the glitter, so you can see in there. We have three glitters. We have your teal, which is sort of like an eclectic mix of yellow, teals and silvers. This is your texture glitter. So this is what's going to give you sort of dimension on your cards. Then we have the honey. See that they're absolutely beautiful. If you're a fan of glitter, you're going to absolutely love these ones. And then we have ice, which again is very fitting for Christmas. Shaker cards, absolutely amazing. These are your 20ml pots on these ones, and these are normally, let's have a look. Let me just double check. $14.99, but today $12.99. So you get that saving of £2, and glitter lasts forever, doesn't it? So if you haven't invested in any glitter, that might be a great starting point. And then I think the last one, I'm not going to talk about it very much. I'm just going to go quickly to it and then disappear. We did restock the black washi tape and coordinating die, which when you pop your die around, gives you all of your lovely washi tape toppers for your cards and things like that, like thinking of you, sentiments, happy birthday, belated birthday, you know, all of the toppers, which you can see from that die set there. But I think it's sold out. So if you're looking on the website and it's gone, unfortunately, you were not quick enough. But don't worry, we will be getting some more in stock. So I know a lot of you are waiting for that, and I'm expecting lots of emails from you saying you missed out, but I will do my best to get it back in stock. So what I'm going to do, that was a quick run of the counter there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to very quickly show you some of the products that were in the actual show, and then we'll get straight to our fabulous demo. So, hope you're all well. Let's say hello to everybody now I'm through the counter. I'm just going to say live goodbye to my friends who stayed with us over the week. See you later, guys. Thank you, everyone. See you later. So, hello, friends. Hi, Kirsty, Tracy, Leslie, Phil, Charlotte, Valerie. Hi, Irene. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Tina. Hi, Ian. Lovely to see you. Hi, Phil. So Aaron, Nathan, would you just be able to turn this for me? You know, I'm a little bit blind already. So lovely to see you all. Ooh, lots of you on today. My gosh, there is lots of you on the website. What are you all buying? The glitter card that's not going to be around long. The alcohol inks have nearly gone too. I'm just looking now. We have lots of the glitter, don't worry about the glitter, but I do like to put it in the show because they are beautiful. So is everyone okay? I'm going to play with alcohol inks today. Does anybody else play with alcohol inks? I absolutely love alcohol inks. I don't get enough time to play, but I'm always scared they're going to like stain. And they do, don't they, a little bit? But, you know, if you have the right cleaning products, you are going to be absolutely fine. So hi, Charlotte, Barbara, Wendy. Oh, we've got some new faces on today. My gosh, it goes too fast. You all know it's a little bit difficult for me to see everything. It goes too fast. Look at these alcohol backgrounds I just did. Oh, coming to air. Super cool. Absolutely. Oh, look at them. My gosh, have I had some fun this morning playing with these. Sepia matte, yeah, there's some of the stone and there's some of the sepia washi tape too. Go and check that out. We did just restock the black. We have Edith on the way. There is a few on the way, a few more top-ups. But I'm going to have to order some more black afterwear, aren't I, clearly, because it practically sold out before I came to wear, which sent me into a state of shock, hence the reason why I'm not breathing. So shall we have some fun? I'm going to be using the butterflies, which are in the show as well. Probably a lot of you have got these ones. But again, a super price, so they're like half price today. So the stamp comes like this, so you get the 4 stamps on there. All different butterfly styles. But what the great thing about, I better put something behind there. Let's just pop this. Does this work behind there? There we go, don't try that. There we go. So you get all of the 4 butterfly styles, and then you get the coordinating dies where it cuts out those lovely butterflies around, and then you get that sort of scalloped edge, which gives you like postage design, perfect for your envelopes. But I'm just going to use it on a card today. I'm going to be quite creative. Donna, the re-inkers do work in resin. Yes, they do. And this is on Yupo paper. Yeah, so Yupo paper is like a plasticky paper. So I think that's best for your alcohol inks, but you can use them on normal cardstock. They're a little bit harder to move around, but if you're wanting the full effects of your alcohol inks, then Yupo paper is better, I think. I know some of you are total pros at alcohol. And they will re-ink your pens. So if you've got any dry pens, you can top them up too. Oh my gosh, so many questions. Let's have a look. What do you stick the glitter on with? I tried with the paste, but it keeps falling off. So if you use like a strong adhesive, like I use the Pinflair one, which is a really good one for it. The Artist Studio glue is good for it, but if you paste through your stencil, your eyes ink ones, it sticks to that too. It depends how thick you're trying to get it. Are you trying to get it super thick? Because it's textured, it might not stick anyway, but you just have to be careful of that. So Kirsty saying, question, what ink do you use on Yupo if you don't lift? Kirsty, I'm confused. What does that mean, sweetheart? Can anybody help me out? I know there's a lot of alcohol ladies on here today, not drinking. I mean alcoholic, playing. So let's have some fun. So let's just show you how I created these pretty backgrounds and made a complete mess before going to wear. But I learned not to use as much ink. So I'm going to have fun now. So what I did with those two was, and it was actually Nathan's idea. He said, why don't you put another piece of paper on top and get 2? And that's what I did, and I got those 2. So I'm going to have a little bit of fun here. So I'm just going to grab a couple of the re-inkers here. So you only need a really small amount, guys, a small amount. I'm just going to pop some spots onto here. I'm just going to go really, really reserved this time because it went everywhere last time. And then we'll pop some of this lovely orange in play. Right, I think the cardstocks are limited. check out your baskets, check out your baskets. Don't want nobody fighting. I'm just popping this green on here. I've been a little bit reserved this time, guys. Oh, so if you're trying to lift out, I think if you can you use your embossing ink? I think you can use your embossing ink to lift it out, you know, Kirsty. And I'm just using some blending solution here. I'm just going to let that work its magic. Can we see that? I know the blending solution I have here is the Ranger one, but there are Pinflair do a great one as well. So have a play. I have been a little bit too reserved there, and I don't want it to sort of like end up a muddy mess. I'm just going to take the second one here and pop it over the top. So I get sort of two print. Give it a push down. And you get like a really cool sort of marble effect. I'm just going to take that off the back here. Look at that. How cool is that? Super cool. Now, with the lifting, if you do it with pop it in the blending solution, you will be able to lift. Let me just dry this one off first. Now, whilst you're doing this, you can continue to repeat the process, so you can layer build with the alcohol inks. You can pop another spot on top and it'll sort of like create different texture. Pop another blob of blending solution on and that'll give you like the bubbles and things like that. So it's not totally dry, but if I take my blending solution here and I just drop some more on, look what happens. Get sort of that bubble effect design on there. Can we see that there? So you can play and play and play. You can pop this onto your brushes and brush it in if you want to. There is so much you can do. I'm just playing at the moment. I'm trying to get a really nice background. So let's get some colour again. Shall we try and get a little bit of green in here too? A little bit more green. And the nozzle's a really good nozzle as well, so I'm not going to get it all over. How cool is that? Pretty awesome, isn't it, for backgrounds and things? I mean, if you go in and add, could play all day, I suppose. Just watch it do its magic. Push it along. The paper's called Yupo paper, Y-U-P-O. This is a pretty inexpensive one. Can't remember where it's from. Oops, be careful not to melt your card. Look how gorgeous those backgrounds are. I'm really pleased with those. Well, let's just move these out of the way for now. Is that not just a gorgeous print? Hold it up. It's just so super cool, isn't it? So I've got quite a bit going on here. Now I'm just going to use my solution just to clear my desk a little bit here. But you can create, and because obviously it's alcohol ink, it keeps its vibrancy as well. So it's a totally different sketch to watercolour backgrounds, acrylic backgrounds and things like that. Super, super vibrant. So if you're into your bright colours, which I know lots of you are, then you're going to love these ones. So it's decision time now. Which background shall we use? Let's have a look. So with this one, I mopped some of the excess ink up with some tissue. Can you see that there? And it gives me this like sort of mottled effect. It looks a little bit like cloudy. So I just got my tissue from cleaning like so. And I just like dabbed it just to get, because I had big puddles because I'd used far too much. And it gave me this sort of lovely, that's probably the one we're going to use. Let's use that one. I'm going to save them for card blanks. So I'm going to use the Fabulous Vintage Butterflies. I'm just going to pop this in here. Now, I am not certain what ink is required to stamp onto here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my VersaFine and see how I get on. And it's like I say, it's just a piece of card, and if it doesn't work, it's not the end of the world. So let's just grab my butterflies here. Take my card away. So is everyone okay? How's everyone today? I hope everyone's okay. Emmy, you're proud of my backgrounds? And look, I've got hardly no mess. A little bit there. A little bit there. I can deal with that. Right, so let's just see how we get on with this. So I'm going to maybe try and capture some yellow in there too. And we'll just stamp onto here. I'm just going to stamp this one straight. So you get 4 designs. That was that I was asking what ink stamp, Kirsty. I think the embossing ink one sort of lifts it out, I think, Kirsty. But for stamping, I'm trying VersaFine here. We're soon to find out, aren't we? So, and as you all know, I'm so not precious about whether things work or not, because it's the experience I like. That looks absolutely amazing. I'm just going to do it again. So it's given me like, can't explain what it's given me on there. It's just given me like, it's a bit vintage. I can't explain what it's like, but it looks like it's worked. Now I'm going to try and blast it off and see what happens. And if it doesn't dry, I think it will. We'll see. But if it doesn't, I might throw some clear embossing onto it and seal it that way. Be careful not to, I mean, look at that. That is just so, is that not just so cool? We'll talk about stepping out of your comfort zone, guys. Right. To be safe, I am just going to pop some clear embossing powder onto there, just seal it. Because you just know that I'm going to get a mucky fingerprint somewhere, aren't I? So I'm just grabbing my clear embossing powder. I'm just going to see. Now, is it going to stick to the alcohol background? I suppose, you know, this is what these shows are all about. Is trying to, this is the only way you're going to learn, I suppose, isn't it? I'm just going to take this tissue here. So Emma's saying embossing will set it. Perfect, Emma, thank you. And she's right, yeah, it has stuck lovely. So I think the lady's question, Kirsty, I think it was. So from Emma's comment there and from what I'm doing here, if you set it with a clear embossing, then you can use any ink really. But with regards to lifting, if you use your embossing ink, it lifts as well. So let's just heat set this one. Right. Perfect. So let's just move this one out of the way now. So the butterflies is vintage butterfly stamp, okay? $17.99 today, guys. So half price if you haven't already got it. But if you have, you can instantly craft along, can't you? So we're all good. Let's just move this one out of the way too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Yep, it has. It's sealed it. Thank goodness for that. So in the set, you get the lovely sort of postage stamp design outer edge. Can we see this here? You get like, it makes it look like a stamp, if that makes any sense. And then you get your coordinating butterflies that go around each butterfly. So next week, excuse me, next week I'm going to be experimenting with a jelly plate. Now, wish me luck. You probably might want to tune in to have a laugh, because you know I don't like to get my fingers mucky, but I think it's time I started to get down with the youngsters and started to use these mixed media things like alcohol ink and jelly plates and things like that, because I'm so out of touch, I'm so stuck in a rut with my own style, that I really do want to have a play with what everybody else is doing. So next week, and it will probably be Tuesday, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a jelly plate, and I'm going to have a play live on air. Never touched a jelly plate before in my life. So if you want a laugh, probably that is the day. I'm just going to pop this outline around our lovely design here. Just grab some tape and tape it into place. Oh, Amy's saying she uses glycerin. Okay, I'm not sure about that. I cannot comment. I'm no expert, as you know. Yeah, Emma's like laughing now, going, roll on Tuesday. My gosh, if anybody wants a laugh, tune in. Oh, so I'm just going to run this one through here. It is a laugh a minute here, though, isn't it? And there's nothing wrong with that either. So Leslie's just got a jelly plate. Not used it yet. She's scared. Scared as me. Right, so whilst it's absolutely manic on the website, so what I'm going to do is I have a lovely video for you in relation to the washi tape, which is the ones where we did Enid, Romeo, and Henrietta. I had to think about that. I really had to think about that. And then we did the tabs, if you remember, as well. So I'm just going to show you a quick video of the finished makes for those while I just check what's happening with all the stock, because it's quite chaotic. I will see you all in just a second. Yep, you caught me just getting ready for the next stage of our die cutting. So the cardstock is extremely limited and the alcohol inks are extremely limited. The washi tape has gone. Everything else is just, it's all right. We're not getting a panic about that one. Leslie got hers on CNC, brilliant. Brilliant. So let's finish our card, shall we? So in that butterfly set, you get the lovely coordinating outline dies, which go around your butterflies. So there's 4 designs, so you get 4 different butterflies. And the unique part about these butterflies is they don't cut the whole butterfly out. The centre part stays within in here, so you can lift up those wings. And let me just demonstrate that now very quickly for you. So I'm just going to pop this around like so. Best I can anyway. And then we'll hold it in place. I'm super proud of my alcoholic background, you know. Super proud. I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you. Right, let's run this one through. So has anybody got anything nice planned for the weekend? Nola's saying she always worries about the card sticking to a jelly plate. That's a good thing, that, Nola, because yesterday Emma had a live, didn't she, in her Facebook page, which I encourage you all to go and join, which is Emma's Happy Place Facebook. And when she pulled the card off the jelly plate, I thought, oh my gosh. And the jelly plate looked like it had a load of cards stuck to it. I thought, oh, I'm not doing that. That'll happen to me. And she's like, no, that's what it does. The texture transfers from the jelly plate onto the cardstock. I'm like, oh my gosh. And this is why I'm saying I need to get down with the young ones now and sort of like get into all these techniques. Because I've got no idea. But I genuinely thought she'd torn the card. So I can see where you're coming from there, Nola. But I think, you know, let's do it together. Let's just have some fun together. It is only a piece of card, isn't it? So look what happens when you take the die away. And then the wings just pop up. You see the dimension there? There, you can see that. Look at that. It's super cool. Now, if you do want to take, there we go. If you do want to take that butterfly out of there, just snip it away. So to have that sort of element to it's really, really cool. So let's just move this out of the way here. And let's start to sort of like put a bit of something together. I really wanted to show you the alcohol element of it because it's brand new to me. It's scary. Jelly plates. It's all a bit scary, but you know, good to try new things, isn't it? Our painting classes are coming back on a Saturday as well. As soon as the wee boy's back at school, I'm going to schedule in a few painting classes as well because I know you all are absolutely waiting for those. So let's pop our card together. So I have a grey top folding note card. I have a piece of craft, which is going to sit nicely. And I've also got some of that sort of espresso sparkle. And this is the 250 GSM. It's super thick. And this is going to go underneath here. And what I'm going to do, is I'm going to die cut this one when I've stamped it. And what will happen is the wings will pop up and we'll see our glitter card underneath. I'm going to use a different butterfly to the one that's going to be the focal point on my card though. So let's swap it out. They're all beautiful. How are you going to decide? I don't know. Let's go with this one. I'm going to stamp this twice onto this white cardstock. And this is where you'll get to see the true design. So I'm going to go one top. Make sure everything's held in place. And I think I'm going to go black because I think it'll complement our other one. Latricia from Ohio, USA. Latricia, you've got something very exciting coming your way from us here at Stamps by Me. We're doing something very special for our USA followers, so you need to stay tuned for that. I'll just push this one down. I mean, look at that. It's so gorgeous. So let's just pop onto the base as well. I'm going to go, in fact, let's be creative. Let's use all of the designs. Because then it'll look really cool. And then the one at the base here, I'm not going in the centre because my other one's going to be the focal, you know, our bright one. So I'm just going to go here. Great news on painting classes, that's right. So now this butterfly has just gone crazy. This is $17.99, so it's half price. Normally double that because it's got the lovely dye in there too. So normally $35.98, today $17.99, saving of $17.99. And don't forget, let me just show you this pretty card 1 second as well, where you don't have to use the postage element of it here. This is where we did, can you remember we did this in studio a few months ago? So I just snipped away the butterflies. So you have the white ones at the base, we have our heat embossed ones, then we have the teal ones. So you can absolutely use them as like a cluster of butterflies as well. So don't forget that. And then we have our different design across the base here. Can we see that there? So cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the coordinating die just to lift the wings. I'm not going to take it out of the page. I'm just going to lift those beautiful wings. Isn't it lovely to be able to come to studio and grab some bargains? And, you know, sometimes budget doesn't always permit on a launch, doesn't always permit at the time. Sometimes the timings are completely wrong. And if you're anything like me, where your washer goes and then your garage door breaks and you think, right, it comes in threes, what's next to go? And then we have shows like this where you're able to maybe just get that little cheeky one because last time you weren't able to, then that makes me very happy. So just pop that one around here. And then we'll just take this one down. And we'll just run this through. I'm just going to give my plate a little wipe, make sure I get no ink to go over onto my white card because it's inevitable, isn't it? So if you are looking for products and they're not there, it probably means they've sold out. And I don't think there's any more. Keep your eye on it though, because sometimes they do bounce out of people's baskets. So let's just take these off here. I'm going to see I've got that mark now on my black card from that mucky print, but it's okay. I'm just going to take that tape off there carefully so I don't tear my artwork. Very carefully. This is just washi tape, so it shouldn't tear. And then when you lift the wings, they stay in the card. You get that lovely dimension on there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this off here. Let's start putting this card together. I'm just going to grab my tape pen, just 1 second, sorry. And we're going to take this to this brown cardstock, and what's going to happen there is that lovely sparkle underneath is going to shine through. Can we see that there? Really, really lovely. I tried to keep my background quite muted because of that focal point I'm trying to achieve with the butterflies. So remember, don't put tape or glue behind the wings because you want those to raise. But everywhere else, so if you are brand new to the channel, a lot of you have just jumped on now. Have you all been at work? Finished early? Welcome to the studio, everyone. Lovely to see you all. I'm just going to pop this onto our card blank. Crafting together so you don't have to keep... Right. Stick this onto my card here. So this is craft coloured card in this one. Now this one I'm going to just snip out of here. The plan was to actually leave it in there, to be honest, but the actual casing of that lovely sort of deckled edge is interfering with these ones. Now look how cool they look if you layer them. I mean, that's so cool, isn't it? Right, so let's just pop this one straight onto our card blank here. Now, I would probably, if I had more time, is cut some more of these butterflies out of these beautiful textures I've got on my background here and build this card up a little bit more than it is. 3 butterflies, don't think it's quite cutting it. And I'm going on a grey card here. And yeah, I'm just going to pop some tape in the centre. Oh, sorry, getting shot. I will probably put way more than that on as well. Now I'm just going to grab my colours now from our alcohol inks. And I'm just going to bring in a little bit of colour to our butterfly. And I'm just popping it on the top of my Eureka, not a lot. They are so intense. You can see it just here, look. And I'm just going to bring some of that colour just a little bit, just to tie it together. Not too much. And I probably would add lots of splat as well. We'll see that now. That's lovely. It needs more, but I'm running out of time. I'm getting pushed for time. So don't worry about it though, it's not the end of the world. So I'll just hold this one up just to show you. You get the idea. You can see the lovely wings pop up. So that's that one. And then just to show you, if you use them as an entity on their own as well, they just look incredibly beautiful. It doesn't matter how you use them, I don't think. I think they'll look really, really pretty. So that is the lovely, lovely A5 stamp and coordinating die vintage butterflies. Normally $35.98, today $17.99, which is super cool, a saving of $17.99. I'm just going to quickly recap over a couple of the things that are left in the show whilst I'm stood here for you. And this is going to enable you to go and check out your basket should you need to. So I have the glitter. This glitter is just simply amazing, $12.99, okay? Saving of £2 on there. You get your teal, your honey and your ice. Then we also have another A5 stamp and die there for you and another A5 stamp and die. These are the only things that I think are left in our show. Limited stock on the card, grab it if you can. So the codes for those are on the screen, 100050 for the 250 GSM, and for the 180 GSM we have 100049. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed the show, everyone. So we do try and do a launch every Friday at 1 o'clock, and whether it be some sale items, some brand new items, some items you've probably never seen before, but we would like to introduce to the channel. And it's not always going to be me stood here either. We're going to have lots of demonstrators in here. You've seen Carly. Emma's going to be coming to the studio. We've got fabulous Simon, Helen, Kellyanne. There's going to be lots of people visiting the studio to inspire you. So whatever you're doing, have a lovely, lovely day, including a lovely weekend. And we will catch you all next week. The schedule is as normal, Mondays with Simon, and I'm here Tuesday with the unboxing of a jelly plate. So do come and have a laugh, if nothing else. Take care, everyone. Take care. Bye.